It may look like a load's been done since the last video, but it really hasn't. I've had to bring in the body because it's raining outside so bad. I don't really want to leave it outside to rust. So I brought it in, I've landed it on the chassis, as you can see. I've just tack welded my heater channel, the strengthening bar. I've tack welded the support rail going across, and I've also tack welded my firewall. I've put another bar across the body to give me something to jack against to get it just where I want it. And now I've started marking out for the suspension pickup points, because I'm trying to work out how to do this. So I've picked up on the centre of the gearbox, which is dead centre of the engine, dead centre of the back end of the car really. I've picked up the centre and put a centre point on here, and I've also levelled the gearbox first, and then off of here I've levelled, put a line across to here to give me a level as well. So in a big triangle, if you want, I know that these marks, that centre point, the gearbox and therefore the engine, are all in a straight line. They're all where they should be, and they're all at an angle. So excuse me. Now I've got to work out where this pickup point's going, which I've boxed out to bring it out 60mm, which gives me hopefully less than 10 degrees or less than 12 degrees, which I'm told is the maximum angle you can run IRSs at. So I've gone for about 8 degrees on there. Basically going to make the centre of my drive shaft be the centre of the pivot point, and centre that up as well, so that's at the same height as this end, and then in plane it will just be dead level. Obviously that's without the weight. I'll have to see where it is with the weight, but it gives me a good place to put this and get it welded to the firewall properly. There will be strengthening going on, so don't get all upset about it being welded to the plate. That's 2.5mm thick steel, and then behind that I'll have my strengthening. So I think it'll be plenty strong enough. I'm also going to put some angle brackets, some tabs in to strengthen up that pickup point as well. I've then got to build a second pickup point on for that side for my 4-bar, which is going to come to here, and that's going to give me the other end of my suspension. That's about it for now. After marking it out, I'll get it in place, I'll tack it in place, and then I'll get back to you with a bit more video. Right, what I've come up with is I've got a centre line down the body on this edge of this wood, centre line there, centre line on the gearbox, centred on the front as well with a string, so a plumb bob to the centre of the chassis. I'm happy with that being the centre. And then I've set up my spirit level and measured off of that from here to the centre line to make sure that this is dead square with the centre line of the body, and it's pretty good. I've got it where I want it. I'm quite happy. I've also got it so that it's level in this direction as well, so that's level, this is level, that's level. It's as square as I can get it. Obviously it'll have to go on a laser or something later on, but I've just put a really nice big tack in the corner to hold it where it's going to be, and then I'm going to get that square and weld it on, and then I'll put the braces on. So I'm quite happy that that's where the IRS is going to sit, and that's that's pretty high up in that arch if you ask me, but that is where it's going to sit. I'll do some proper welding, fix it in place, get the wheel on and get a dimension off the floor next. So I can see where it's going to sit, but however it's sitting, that's where it's sitting, one way or another. I'll either change the height of the car with the selection of tyres and stuff like that. But there you go. The suspension is where I want it. What I've got to do next is finish weld all the bracketry and then make a link from here to the spring. We're going to make a nice socket that bolts into there, and then there'll be a rod going up. That's it for tonight. It's late, going home. Just bolt the wheel on, see what it looks like. It looks like a spare wheel. It's going to be pretty low. I've got a few inches underneath the wheel. We'll have to see what it's like with the weight on it, and then I can adjust it, get the angles right. But it's going to be pretty low. Just where I wanted it actually. I did say I wanted to be able to see the tyres. Let's see if I can get the angle. I wanted to be able to see the tops of the tyres through the side windows and the carb through the back window, which is what I've got. So looking just how I want it at the moment.